When Landry finally returns, he's not alone. This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. Oh, I love those things. I love those things on his collar. Oh my god, they're so cool. They're so cool! He looks so cool. Wow. Whoa. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Or maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen... His eyes, they're two different colors. I can focus on both of them at the same time. Really? Why not? Which one am I supposed to look at? If you can't look at someone's eyes, look in between their eyes, or at their mouth, or at their nose. You can look like anywhere in this area of the face and they won't even notice. My attention is sucked into his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? Oh. He needs like a super fancy over-the-top voice. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take... Oh, it's still him. Very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Telltale heart, you were looking at my eye. Kids, didn't you read that in high school? No, I didn't, because I don't live in the States. Sorry. No, not really, but... Iridis heterochromia. It is more common in cats than humans. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I feel like Avery's voice is different every time I say something, but whatever. Avery is very confused about things. Okay? I might as well humor him a bit. If this guy is gonna sign my paychecks, he can rattle off as many weird cat facts as he wants. Graves, would you mind telling Avery a bit about the place? I think it'd be good if you talk about what we do here. Graves looks like the notion is causing him physical pain. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. You didn't do that already. Don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're gonna be doing the interview anyway. Good point, Landry. This cafe would collapse into rubble without you around to keep me on track. Hahaha. Alright, Avery. I didn't prepare a speech, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any Poe stories. Poe? Poe? Stories that he can quote for this situation. I like to take care of strays. I like coffee. I like good desserts. I like a beautiful room. I wanted a place where I could have all of those at once. And that's how a cat's paw was born. The cats here are from the neighborhood. Usually they want to come here, so I don't have to convince them to come in. Forever home. Pithy. I hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted are listed on the wall over there. How do you know which cats want to be adopted? Unless you are a cat and can speak to cats. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who's a good fit for the cat's personality. If they meet my standards, they've got a new family member. At least that's good, that you don't just give the cats up to anyone.
It's good to help them find homes like that.
Well, if I had a room, I'd just keep them all. Me too, bro. Me too. He totally means that, doesn't he? Cool. I get to be interviewed by a cat hoarder. I don't know. It's probably better that way, right? Who knows? Follow me. We'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes this sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. So much for the introduction to the cafe, I guess. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. Also, I love this music that started as soon as Graves showed up. He's so dark and mysterious. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing looking cakes in the display case. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Graves leans down over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below, or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hey, so will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? Yes, it is, because I don't like coffee. You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it.
I don't think I met Hayes.
You may have. You might not know yet. Graves folds himself into the slender chair at the corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with a sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in a skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulders at any time. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. What a nerd! I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I meant to interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Wait, when did his shirt pop out? When did that jacket shirty thingy pop out from that sweater? There was no pink things there just a second ago. Magic. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you.
Of course.
He glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup toward me without looking back up. Thank you? Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect, as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee.
It's nothing special, really.
He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today. Quiet and a little hoarse.
If that's all, I'll go back to the cats.
That's fine. He slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the fall.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh.
I would order coffee without drinking it, just for this kind of latte art. I'm serious. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the film kit. Yeah, I feel you. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? Like, that's easy. As if. That's like the hardest question ever. You're a liar. You're a liar, Graves, and you know it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, my favorite breed of cats are... Oh, what are they called? I forgot the name. Something Rex. You know, those naked
little kitties.
But like, just a little fur. They have just a little fur, but they still counts as naked cats.
I love cats without fur. They're the cutest. They look like little alien rats. It's cute.
Yeah, I can't remember, but Devon Rex or Cornish Rex, it was some kind of Rex. Some kind of Rex cat. Because they're super adorable. But I can't pick that. So...
But I love Siamese cats. They're so adorable. Oh.
Maine Coons are so cool. Oh my god. Well, my cats are super fucking cute. Especially Emmy.
She's like great. She's gray and
what's her coat called? I can't remember, but she's super cute and she has
green eyes like me. Ugh.
How does a cat that looks like they're wearing a tuxedo looks like? Just black cats with white tummies? My cat. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? What kind of cipher experience do I need to work at a cat cafe? Please? What kind of job is this? I'm getting a little suspicious. It says, no, I don't. I wouldn't have phrased it like that, but I don't feel confident in saying that it's wrong, because it's not really wrong, it's just, I don't know, not the most common way to phrase it. I don't know, I would have used Hannah Senna, honestly.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go with that one because it's so funny. What marine animal would you say best represents you? That's not a marine animal. If I pick that one, is he gonna think that I'm the worst idiot ever? Is there a way to fail the interview? Can you actually fail the interview? I really want to know that now. But, penguins! What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? Classically hardworking? Children's thing. Punk. I'm not dead. just resting. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. Both of these suck. Like 1 or 10. I want to take that one just a little because I couldn't say that I love Rex cats. I guess Draculas or teenage wolves. Duh. Just kidding with that last one. Interesting. Good. I like interesting people. He leans forward, appraising me with his terrible smirk on his face. With this terrible smirk. He's like the cat who ate the canary. Oh god, this word again. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering nonetheless. Thank you? You start tomorrow. Wow, great, thank you. Don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. Close that Craigslist tab. Oh, yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nibs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. So, what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how this guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information and too much coffee. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much anywhere I see an X and a line. An X? What? What's it all for? And why is there so much? Probably taxes and stuff, I don't know. And who cares? I've got a job! I push the papers back towards Graves and he eagerly scoops them off the table. I would never dare to sign a paper that I didn't know what it was for or what it said. I would be like, yeah, can I just have 1 or 2 hours just to read these things 5 times so I can be 175% that I understand it? Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. True. He speaks the truth. Okay. He seems lost in his own world now. Poring over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of tech stuff you have to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever, not my problem. Well, it can become your problem, it's your job. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. So... I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everybody else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes, Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Great. See ya. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job. Intro.
night. Aww.
Can I be a lesbian? I wanna be a lesbian in this game. You know what bothers me with these games where you can choose both girls and guys is that I always wanna be a lesbian so hard, but then they have like 3 or 4 times the amount of hot guys than there are girls to pick from at all. They have like 1 or 2 girls and then they have like 10 boys. I'm like, why do you have to make them all so good looking? Can you just stop? Don't make it so hard for me. So I've just decided now, I'm gonna go for the girl. I'm gonna be a cat lesbian. Is this all the sorts of cats they are?
Oh. Oh.